inside George's Pond and Hurst Coliseum. It's time for Shreveport Mudbugs hockey as they begin this two-game series against the Colorado Grit. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Chet Yoder. This is the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show on a rare Thursday tilt for Mudbugs hockey in front of a cozy crowd here at George's Pond and Hurst Coliseum. They welcome in a Colorado Grit team that hasn't played in the last 3 weeks. This is a Mudbugs team that has been absolutely red hot in their last 3 weeks. They're 7-0-1 in their last 8, which included a two-game sweep over the defending champion Oklahoma Warriors. They came back from a 2-0 deficit on Friday to win 3-2. And that was a big night for Bryce Boucher and Jonah Jasser's line as they accounted for all the goals. And then on Saturday, the Mudbugs had a one-goal game early in the third, but they were able to pull away with 3 goals in that third period and ended up winning 5-1. Nikolai Goich picked up his first win in net as a Mudbug this season, making 24 saves, 5 different goal scorers for the Mudbugs, and it led the way to a nice win on Teddy Bear Toss night. And it was Brent Litchard who won the Teddy Bear Toss goal sweepstakes. The Mudbugs now, with that latest sweep, are at a record of 18-7-2. They're second place in the South Division, 9 points behind Lone Star with 38 points. The Brahmas at 47 points. The Rhinos at 36 points. They've won their last 3. Amarillo in 4th place with 33 points. Oklahoma at 30 points. New Mexico at 29 points. Odessa at 28 points. Corpus Christi at 21 points. And Colorado, who has not played in the last 3 weeks, they have games in hand on everybody above them, are in 9th place at 17 points. So they have a lot of games they can make up if they can grab some wins. They split a 2-game series in their last time out against Corpus Christi, winning 5-0 in the first game and then losing 7-3 in the second game. It's the Mudbugs and the Grit. We'll talk to Mudbugs Associate Head Coach Michael Hill after these messages. We'll have more on the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
Welcome back into the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. Game 1 of this 2-game series, the last series before the Christmas break for the guys, as the Mudbugs open up this first of a 2-game series Thursday night against the Colorado Grit. We're joined by Mudbugs Associate Head Coach Michael Hill. And Coach, I talked to you about how things got a little interesting on Friday night in that good 3-2 win over Oklahoma. You're able to pull away late on Saturday in that third period. How nice was that to kind of pull away and get a comfortable win?
It was nice. We had we were just kind of sticking to our details there, and the puck, was definitely bouncing our way, and I think that has to go with how we were just working and putting in the work. Our guys were playing a nice, sound game, and we're doing a lot of the little things right that really add up at the end.
I had Brent Litchard down on the Teddy Bear Toss goal sweepstakes, and boy, he delivers with his third, and that was his first in 16 games. He's had some horrible puck luck. Obviously, it was big for him to score, and I'm sure that felt good for you guys to get him off the schneid.
Oh yeah, like Litchy is a great shooter, and he really is a goal scorer. And it's weird he didn't even have to shoot the puck to score his goal. Just skates by the net, hits off his stick, and goes in. Nice little tip in. But it's always nice seeing guys that do the little things like Litchy in that scenario, just do the right thing and get rewarded out of it. And I had a feeling that he was going to be the guy to do something good that night, even though I know Howdenby was hot, and I thought Sush was going to be someone to make it rain teddy bears as well, because just the way that he's been playing on that blue D line. But yeah, I like seeing guys get rewarded by putting in the work the right way.
I know you're always very critical of yourself and your guys when it comes to your power play, and you guys are able to bang in a couple of power play tallies. Talk about what was working well on special teams.
like Oklahoma was really settled in. They do have very good posture, good stick. So for us, we had to work away from the puck a little bit more to be a ready shooter. And I think that's what happened on both goals. Guys put themselves in this space where they ultimately are scoring right on the net front. So it's I think it was Vasilo on the one that we went A to C on a lucky break right underneath the stick, and he just on the stick, off the stick, and Marino is right there on the doorstep to put her home, and good to get that one going there too. I think what were we, like 2 for 4, 2 for 5 that game. So it's good when the power play steps up, and I want to say we've only lost one game in regulation all year when we're scoring a power play goal, and that was against that whole Lone Star game where we had the goalie fight and everything like that. It's the only game that we did not win in regulation after scoring a power play goal this year. So it's a fun stat.
It absolutely is. I'll have to check that out as well. Looking into Nikolai Goich, for him to have the start that he had in Corpus Christi, I know it was a tough start, tough first game of the season for him between the pipes. Comes back pretty strong, makes 24 saves. It felt like he was more settled in. Did you see that as well?
Yeah, you got to see an old Nico Gojic from last year, and that just calm and steady in there, and was really letting the pucks come to him, and did a very good job at cleaning up everything in front of him, and our guys did well at battling and reducing the shots against him too, which is also good because it seems like as of late we've been giving up 30 shots a game, and even getting 24, 25 shots against is better than 30, I'd say. So I think our guys played well in front of them too.
And then looking ahead to tonight's game, you have the Colorado Grit. We haven't seen them in a little while since our trip to Colorado. What do they present? What do they look like?
Oh, they haven't played. This is their first game in about 3 weeks, so they've been off for a while, and they're going to be fresh. I don't know what they're going to look like tonight, but I could guarantee they're ready because last time we swept them at home, and I'm sure they're not happy about that. So they're a team that has beat some good teams this year too. Like they beat Oklahoma. They put up 5-0 against Corpus in their last weekend of play as well. They've put up some tight matches with New Mexico, getting a couple points on them at a time as well. So it's a team that plays with a lot of speed overall. They have high pace. They're good at getting up the ice. And the offensive zone, they really like to get active in their skating ability. So we got to just make sure that we slow them down with our feet and defensive play, defending with our feet, and really having good stick detail.
I'm excited to see a new man in the lineup. Of course, Cole Hutchinson, one of your tenders. Just talk about what he presents on the blue line.
Cole is just a smooth, collective D. He's a very good vision, good puck mover. Unbelievable shot for an 06. So we're going to get him in tonight and get him comfortable for next year when he comes in tryouts and joins us, is ready to play the way that we expect him to. So I'm excited to get Cole in there and get him all well conditioned and excited for next year.
Coach, thanks for the time and good luck tonight.
Thanks, Chet.
We'll have more after these messages here on the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. You listen to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFata & Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFata & Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defatapi.com for more information.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum as we're getting ready for the Whataburger starting lineups. Both teams out onto the ice. And first for the Colorado Grit, head coach by Steve Haddon. The assistant coach is Levi Weber. At left wing will be number 22, Tomas Vicek. At center will be number 19, George Poirier. And on the right wing will be number 29, Wilder Jacober. Defensively for the Grit, it'll be number 5, Jordan Gutteridge. And number 18, Mason Sturm. And making the start in nets will be number 1, Jack Erickson. Your Whataburger starting lineups for the Shreveport Mudbugs. Head coach by Jason Soupy Campbell in his 6th season as the bench boss. The associate head coach is Michael Hill. The assistant and goalie coach is Rich Perron, and the honorary assistant is Chris Lane. At left wing will be number 13, Nick Marino. At center will be number 24, Kyan Haldenby. And on the right wing will be number 14, Brent Litcher. Defensively for the Bugs, it'll be number 4, Will Murphy, number 5, Alex Park. And making the start in nets from Quebec City, Canada, number 37, Elliot Seguin-Lescarbot. And the numbers on Seguin-Lescarbot have been absolutely superb. He's 12-3-1. He's got a .917 save percentage and a 2.25 goals against. He has been winning throughout this whole stretch the Mudbugs have been in, where they have won 7 of their last 8 games. Those are your Whataburger starting lineups. Whataburger, just like you like it. Mudbugs hockey tonight brought to you by Porter's Industrial, delivering the difference in the Arklatex for over 20 years. Porter's Industrial strives with the utmost integrity to meet our customers' needs with quality uniform and facility services for your business. As the Mudbugs in their alternate third jerseys this evening with the red and blacks with the Mudbugs name in front. The white numberings and letterings along the backside are pretty cool. They got black and white linings in the middle. Very cool. The grit in their white, black, and gold jerseys with the grit logo in front and the gold numberings and letterings along the backside. Now we ask that you please rise for tonight's national anthem. Just a breathtaking performance from Miss Gracie Whiterise with this evening's national anthem. Great job, Miss Gracie, as the Mudbugs get ready for this Thursday night tilt. It's a short week for Mudbugs hockey, as their week was a little bit different. They had a day off in the middle of it, getting ready for this evening's tilt. The Mudbugs know that these kinds of games can be very tricky. It always has been just a little bit more interesting than the Mudbugs would like to make it. And they're hoping to avoid that. And this is a very rested Colorado Grit team that hasn't played in the last 3 weeks. Mudbugs had a record of 18 7-2. And that is good for second place in the South Division. Mudbugs, of course, without Hayden Nickel, their leader, suspended 2 games this evening, or this weekend rather, due to his altercation with Max Vig. That was a fight well after the whistle as the 2 guys were going to the bench. The league wanted to make an example out of the Mudbugs leader, and they did that as he is out this weekend. That is a big loss for the Mudbugs. And, of course, we'll see the debut of Cole Hutchinson, one of our tenders for next season from East Lansing. Face-off is won there by Colorado. They have it. They'll work it around the far side boards, held in there by Murphy, chipped it in deep, and now played around to the near side. The puck banked back out to center, flagged down there by Murphy. Murphy to the near side there to Haldenby, and he'll just smack it into the grit zone. Kyan Haldenby has goals in 5 of his last 6 games, one of the hotter Mudbugs on this team. Now played around to that far side. Lugged out from the right side there by Jacober, and he jolts one on net from the far circle, and it is scooped up there by Sagan Lescarnabeau. Elliot Sagan Lescarnabeau has won all 6 in this stretch of a 7-0-1 stretch for the Mudbugs. He has been red hot. Face off to the left of the French-Canadian netminder is won there by Burke. Play to the far side. Sushinsky will slice it off the far side glass. Delayed offsides for Colorado. Just an odd, quirky schedule for the Grit where they haven't played a game since the last week of November when they split a series against Corpus. Now played into the near corner. Burke has it. Now in the near circle, shot there, fanned on there by Cook. Another shot toward the net through traffic. Looked like it hit deep in front, and it's played back out to center. Now played around to the far side. Turnaround centering feed there by, I believe that was Peyton Miller, and it missed everybody. Back the other way. Here comes Deba, snapper, and he got the glass. Play to the far half wall. Burke now will bang it in around the near corner. It's Burke, Lucas Deeb, and Braden Cook this evening, of course with the absence of Nickel. Now play to the near corner. Deeb tries to squeeze it out. The Mudbugs, of course, without Andre Parichka. He's out this weekend. Shot toward the net, save! Made there by Erickson. In front there was Jasser trying to poke it home. Nice save made there by Erickson, and he'll hold on to it. "90 seconds gone by here in the Generational Financial Advisors first period. For more information on planning your life's needs from college to retirement, you can call Ms. Janice Watt at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com. Face-off won there by the Bugs. Taking their shot toward the net, save made there by Erickson on a shot there by Vassilo, and he'll cover it up. Big hello to the Vassilos. Tuning in tonight from Buffalo, New York. I'm sure they're happy off their Buffalo Bills win last weekend in Kansas City. They got another big one this weekend against the Dallas Cowboys, and there's a lot of Cowboys fans in this area. That'll be a lot of fun. Actually, that is a Fox America's Game of the Week. I digress. Back to hockey, far side, and it's taken there by Freifogel. Freifogel will flip it on to the near side. It is taken there by Will Hadrick, and he'll hammer it in behind the Mudbugs net. Now play to the near corner. Taken there by Nolan Shaw, and he'll sling it around now, far point, and now the puck just squirts back out of the zone. Hadrick's going to grab it back into his own zone. Good pursuit here by Boucher. Boucher, one of the hot Mudbugs here, off the stick, off the back heel of West. And it's taken along the far side there by Murphy. Through the middle, taken there by Seminaire. The big bulky body from Michigan will just lug it in. Into the near corner it goes. Seminaire trying to work it back to the right point. Now he's fought off and Trying to get it on the stick of Emery, and it's taken around the right side and around the horn. It goes to Thompson, back out to center, intercepted, taken there by Emery. He'll work it back in, flip it around now, far corner. Shot there by McKay, save made there by Erickson, and he had a rebound in front, but he swallowed it up as Seminara was in on pursuit. Almost 3 minutes gone by here in the opening frame. The Mudbugs and the Grit scoreless. Mudbugs Hockey Night brought to you by Fireplace Specialties. Fireplaces, gas logs, glass doors, wood stoves, inserts, mantles, and grills. They got it all. They're located at 8500 Box Road in Shreveport, or by logging on to fireplacespecialties.net. Another roller gets on net. Stopped there by Erickson, and he'll hold on to it. This is a Thursday night crowd. It's not the biggest, but I would say it's far from the worst. I would say for a work night and a school night, it's a pretty cozy, but very good crowd, considering it's a Thursday. Shot there by Park. That one went high on the Grit net. Now play to the near corner. Trying to grab it, and it's taken away there by Colorado. They'll work it around now, up ahead there. That's number 22, Tomas Vicek. And Vicek cannot get through cleanly, and it's a break in the action. This is our Christmas Chaos theme tonight. We will have a cornhole competition during intermission, and we also have discounted beverages for the evening. So if you're at the game, enjoy yourself. And hey, you know, for some of you individuals, Friday's an off day. Just ask the Burks, right? Mr. Burke knows what that's all about. He's got, like, every day's an off day for that guy. Along to the far corner. Some of us work every day. Some of us hardly work. Big hello to the Burks, tuning tonight from London, Ontario. Deeb will ding it into the far corner. Far corner, the puck now just laced back out to center, taken there by the new kid. That's Hutchinson. To the far side there to Murphy. They'll drop it back to Hutchinson. Hutchinson, not a big man. He's from East Lansing, Michigan. Up ahead now to the near side, up off the stick of Cook, and Cook will go ahead and pop it in. Burke in on pursuit. Played around to the right point, played back out to center. Murphy will swat it up ahead now onto the stick of Burke. Burke now up ahead there to Deeb. Deeb has it, and Deeb will just fork it in behind the Grit net. Awkward hit, as I believe that was Boucher who went down. Now through the middle, here comes Graves, working it in for the Grit. He'll drop it into the far corner. Good take away there by Haru. Haru will wagon wheel it around into the near side. Oh, hard hit as Jasser goes down. That's not easy to do. And now poked up ahead. Here's Miller with a chance. Thrown across, far circle ripper. And that one goes wide. God, every bit of it. Bowen Burke's stick got on that puck, and it went wide. Sushinsky to Vassilo. He'll just drop it off there to Haru. Haru up ahead there to Boucher, and Boucher's pass taken away, and now it's taken there by Freifogel. He'll drop it off to the near side there to Bowen Burke. No relation to Ryan Burke. Bowen Burke from Scottsdale, Arizona. Far side up off the stick of Vassilo, and he'll just direct it in as he comes off for a line change. This is a Mudbugs team that has won 7 of their last 8. They have points in their last 8. And what a stretch it has been for the two-time Robertson Cup champions. Now to the right of Sagan, Lescarbot, as he looks on to a scrum that's starting to ensue. Dug out free as Emery's in there, getting spun around a little bit. Played back to Hadrick across now through the slot. A backhander goes wide as he tried to get one on net. That was a chance there for Carter. Puck now played off the near side boards and all the way down, and it's taken there by Thompson. No extra forward for Colorado. They traveled pretty close to the minimum. Or check that, they did travel the minimum for this trip. Now along the inboards. Battling for it, Fleet's in there. Still a battle. Murphy trying to spin it out. Onto the stick of Haldenby. Far side there to Fleet. Through the middle there to Murphy. And now the puck is just Worked back into the near corner. Fleet tries to work it around. The far side boards up ahead there to Marino. Marino now will just shovel it back. Fleet up ahead through the middle there to Marino. Marino now to the near side there to Haldenby. He'll lead it up ahead there to Marino. Marino now turns around, centering feed, but nobody was there. Trying to find the stick of, I believe that was Litchard. Now on to the right point, that's Hutchinson. He'll wag and wheel it around. Puck now worked out free. The Grit have it. Almost 7 minutes gone by here in the opening period. Still scoreless on a Thursday tilt for Mudbugs hockey. Now here comes German. Left side, shot gets blocked in front there by Hutchinson. Far side there to Haru. He can't spank it out. Looked like a delayed offsides. It was. Now played up ahead, far side. Now Haru through the middle. Haru skates in. Kind of gets tied up and just kind of churns it on net. Save made there by Erickson, pushing and shoving after the whistle. Looked like Haru got a little bit more feistier than Colorado wanted it to be. And they are taking good note of Logan Haru right now. Most teams have a tendency to do that. Yes. He is a brash, but of course, very talented blue liner from Jersey. Or should I say New Jersey? As the puck deflects out of play and a break in the action. A big hello to the Harus. Tune in tonight on a Thursday night. Glad to have them with us. $12:34 remaining in the opening period, brought to you by Generational Financial Advisors. Face off, won there by the Grit. Play it around, near side boards up ahead to the left side. Off the Jacober's stick, and he'll just jar it in. Murphy to the near side, onto the stick of Park, now through the middle, taken there by Boucher. Boucher lost his own handle on it, and off the stick of Vichek, and he'll work it in deep. Far side up off the stick of Boucher, and right back out to center. Through the middle, off the stick now, taken, here's Colorado. Coming in hard into the zone, far circle, now Thompson has it. Thompson, far circle, throws one toward the net. That was a shoulder save made there by Sagan Lescarbot. Through the middle now, Vassilov. He'll drop it off to McKay. The old give and go got blocked. And McKay will just forecheck it in deep. And here comes Seminara with a burst of speed. And he lays a hit on Hadrick. Played back out to center, right side. Now Sushinsky will flag it down. And he'll work it all the way back behind his own net. Over to Fleet. Fleet now just dropped off there to Sushinsky. Sushinsky has trouble handling it. Knock it on over to Fleet, and he'll push it up ahead there to Seminara. Seminara now through the middle, taken there by Sushinsky, and they come in too early. Pushing and shoving mildly between Emery and Miller, and we got a break in the action. 11:08 to go in the opening period. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
You know, we only get one chance at this thing called life, so why don't we make it count? Hi, I'm Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and we're here to assist you as a financial advisor and a CPA in making those important life decisions. Starting young, saving, and investing will reward you down the road, but it takes diligence to stay the course because life happens. Buying that first home, adding to your family, and then preparing for college, all of these require a plan. We offer services including investments, life insurance, retirement planning, and long-term disability, just to name a few. We can also assist you in your tax preparation or planning along with small business services. We are an independent brokerage company with access to hundreds of products. Call me at 318-219-4188 or log into gfapartners.com alliedpartners.com to set up a free consultation. Our offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103 in Shreveport. Come see us and go Bugs.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. Play back underway. Loose puck taken in there by Seminara. He'll work it into the near corner. Played back up top. Hutchinson, a shot toward the net. Stick save made there by Erickson off the stick of Emery in front. Far side. Now along that right side, and the puck is just dumped in there by Graves. This is a very rested Grit team, and wondering to see how this opening period goes for Bugs hockey. You're playing on a short week. Up ahead off the stick of McKay, played back out to center as Freifogel will just kind of churn it into the Mudbug zone. Hutchinson off the near side glass, taken in there by Emery, German, and he'll bounce it in to that far corner. Boucher will go ahead and flip it back out to center. Puck played back in, delayed offsides, and now Haru's got to grab the loose change. Far corner. Haru up off the stick. A little too much steam there for Hutchinson to grab, and the Grit have a chance here. Now loose puck, and Vassal. Oh, boy, that one got on net. Save made there. Now a turnaround chance. It got blocked in front. Now Sagan Lescarbot without a stick. They're trying to knock it on over to him, but Sagan Lescarbot can't touch a stick yet. Shot toward the net. That one was a save. It might have got a piece of Sagan Lescarbot. Now he can pick up his stick as that puck gets out of the zone. He's going to wait. Oh, boy. A very, very precarious spot for Sagan Lescarbot. You better believe, rather, that Colorado relayed that message and held the zone pretty good there. And now a 3-on-2. Here comes Colorado working it in. They have some numbers. Marino along that far half wall. As he'll roll it up ahead, Hadrick holds the zone, now taken there by Park. Park, who was not in the lineup last Saturday, is able to brush it off the near side boards, and in deep it goes. Along to the near corner. Litchard played up off the stick, and now tied up there was Haldenby, played to the far side, and it's taken there by Bowden. Bowden worked it in deep, now taken back out to center. That's Litchard. Up ahead, 2-on-1. Here's Haldenby across. Marino back to Haldenby. He shoots and he scores! Perfect odd man rush. Haldenby delivers yet again. Oh, Canada. Stay hot, Haldenby. He's got a goal in 6 of his last 7 games, and the Mudbugs are on top 1-0. Perfect execution from Marino to find Haldenby down low, far side. For Haldenby, it is goal number 12 on the season. Well, a great start for Mudbugs hockey as they lead 1-0 at 11:37 of the opening period. Now here comes Deeb. Off the boards, Berg tries to poke one in, or at least toward the net. And now we got a break in the action as the puck deflects out of play. Haldenby continues to stay hot during this stretch. Mudbugs 1 of 3 games on this Thursday night. Springfield taking on Anchorage. And Odessa is in action against Amarillo. So lots going on a Thursday night. Mudbugs, oh boy, McKay centering feed. It got blocked, now played back to the left point, now across there to Hutchinson. A shot through traffic, gets blocked in front. As the puck now squirts all the way out of the zone. Halden B from Marino at 11:36 is the official call. Now tangled up into that far corner. Uh-oh, looked like somebody got tripped up. Mudbugs might have got away with one. It looked like Capasso lost his footing. Now in deep behind the Grit net. Up ahead, left side. Now Miller gets spun around, and Miller will work it around to the far side boards. Intercepted, taken there by Marino. Marino spins one toward the net, and he shot it wide. Now a shot from the right point. That was settled in down low along the end boards. Here's Litchard. Litchard skates in, back up top to Haru. Haru airmails one toward the net. That was fought off there by Erickson. Off the far side window and back out to center. Boucher will go ahead and shake it on back to Haru. Haru up ahead there to Litchard. He gains his own right side. He'll take a U-turn back and just delve it in down low there for Boucher. It got blocked off there rather by Sturm. Now fighting for it. Loose puck now, and that's Litchard across there to Sushinsky. And Sushinsky will drop it in down low, and it got taken away now far side. And now Haldenby will recover the puck, kick it around, and work it back into his own zone. Haldenby back behind his own net along to the far side. He'll knock it around. Now through the middle there to Boucher. He gets bumped off his keister, and we're worked right back into the Mudbug zone. 5:45 to go in the opening period. It is the Bugs on top, 1-0 on Haldenby's 12th of the year from Marino at 11:37. Here comes Jasser, works it in, and he went through the goal mouth and he shot it wide. Play to the left point, now kicking it around there was Austin, and Austin does a good job to not let the Grit go on an on-man rush of their own. Jasser will go ahead and spar it in and come off for a wholesale line change. Far side, that's Gutteridge behind his own net. He was looking to get it to Sturm, and now through the middle. That's West. He'll wiggle it across, far side, onto the stick of West, or rather a Bowden, a shot, gets blocked. Now along to the near corner. Trying to grab it there was Helgeson. Helgeson now, big body around to the far point now, waiting, across, fired toward the net, and he broke his stick. That's Gutteridge. Now played around near side there to Hutchinson. Hutchinson has it. Hutchinson through the middle, and it's intercepted. Around now, near side there to Jacober, intercepted and now taken away there by Deep. He'll lead it up ahead there to Burke. Burke now spins it around, and he'll drop it off there to Haru. Haru now works into the zone. Here comes Haru, throwing across, and now Sushinsky chops one toward the net. Save made there by Erickson. Now a chance behind the net there by Burke, and it got tied up and taken away there by German, back out to center. 4 minutes to go in the opening period. McKay cannot lob it out. To the right point it goes. Settled down there by Burke. That's Bowen Burke through the middle. And a chance there by Hadrick going through the slot. And get a shot on. And now through the middle, here comes Sushinsky. Dropped off there to Deeb. He gains his own. High slot wrister. And he got the glass. That might have been tipped in front. Along to the far corner it goes. Emery back up top, but Park can't hold the zone, and he'll play back out to center. Good pace to this one, 3:25 remaining in the opening period. Brought to you by Generational Financial Advisors. It's the Bugs 1 and the Grit Zip. Off the far side boards all the way down. Do we have icing? Yes, we do. And we'll take a break in the action. Mudbugs and the Grit back at it tomorrow night. It'll be a 7-11 puck drop. Be sure to get your tickets by giving us a call at 318-636-7094. We'll have Daddy-Daughter Date Night, our big special. You want to be sure to lock that up. We will also have our Christmas Family 4-pack. 4 tickets, 4 hot chocolates, 4 pregame skates for $44. You can get those tickets now. Just give us a call at 318-636-7094 or email Miss Kimberly Jacks, Kimberly@mudbugshockey.com. That deadline is very tight to get those. A backhander goes through the goal mouth on a shot there by Shaw. Now far half wall. Worked in down low, Park to the near side there to Litchard. Litchard has it back in his own zone, and he cannot get it out. A snapper there by Capasso, and it's swallowed up there by Sagan Lescarbeau. He'll hold on to it with 2:37 remaining in the Generational Financial Advisors first period. Face-off, left wing circle. Face-off tied up. Along to the near corner, that's Carter who tries to squeeze it off the boards. And now the puck floored up ahead through the middle. Boucher onto the stick of Jasser, and it got poked around, and he'll take it all the way back. Jonah Jasser, the Texas kid, through the middle there to Boucher. And now it's intercepted there by Sturm. Played to the far side now. Worked in there by Carter, and Carter wails a shot wide of the Mudbugs net. And now dropped off. Sturm will chop it into Carter. Played back to Sturm. Sturm left point. He'll wrist it in down low. And now they'll just dribble it in behind the Bugs net. And now Vassilo will touch it up ahead. Right side there to Jasser through the middle. And Jasser will just go ahead and spill that baby in. $1:40 remaining in the opening period. The Bugs won the grid zip. Sturm sails it up ahead off the stick of Gutteridge, and Gutteridge will just go ahead and float that baby into the Bug zone. Along to the far corner, the Grit looking for something. Taken away there by Cook. Cook has it through the middle. Dropped off far side there to Burke. Burke now works it around the far corner. He'll just go ahead and knock it in deep. Cook, low to high, back to Sushinsky. Sushinsky across, turnaround. D with space, shot toward the net, hit the post. And now far half wall. Taken there by Burke. Burke now will go ahead and rim it in there for Cook. A minute to go in the period. Now here's Deeb, centering feed. Taken down there was Burke. Off the far side boards, up ahead through the middle, dribbled up ahead off the stick of Helgeson. To the right point now. Taken there by Bowden through the middle, intercepted there by D. Mudbugs have numbers, 3-on-2. Here comes Litchard, gains the zone. He comes in through the slot, tied up stick. Litchard a drive, save made, rebound chance, down and out. Another pad save made there by Erickson. Boy, Erickson with a couple of big stressful stops, but he kept it out. And D was in front. Litchard put everything on it. And a tangled up stop made there by Erickson. With 26 seconds remaining in the opening period. The Bugs won, the Grit nothing. Face off to the left of Erickson, 26 seconds remaining in the opening period. Face-off tied up there by won there by Shreveport. Parks got it, centering feed. It went through everybody. Here's Murphy. Down low there to Litchard. It was bouncing around. And now tied up, 15 seconds. Mudbugs looking for a late one here. Here's Litchard across. Murphy a shot. Right pad save made there by Erickson. He challenged Murphy. And now down low. That's Litchard trying to wrap one in off the far post and gloved down there by Erickson as the buzzer sounds. The only goal of the game so far belongs to Kyan Haldenby. It comes at 11:36 of the opening period. Nick Marino got the helper. It's the Mudbugs 1 and the Grit nothing. Stick around for the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. This is Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
You know, we only get one chance at this thing called life, so why don't we make it count? Hi, I'm Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and we're here to assist you as a financial advisor and a CPA in making those important life decisions. Starting young, saving, and investing will reward you down the road, but it takes diligence to stay the course because life happens. Buying that first home, adding to your family, and then preparing for college, all of these require a plan. We offer services including investments, life insurance, retirement planning, and long-term disability, just to name a few. We can also assist you in your tax preparation or planning along with small business services. We are an independent brokerage company with access to hundreds of products. Call me at 318-219-4188 or log into gfapartners.com to set up a free consultation. Our offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103 in Shreveport. Come see us and go Bugs.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show, joined by one of our favorites, one of our proud corporate partners, really for the last 3 years, and we appreciate your support so much. DeFata and Associates LLC, the man behind that is Jerry DeFata. And Mr. Jerry, first of all, thank you for coming on, and we appreciate your corporate partnership, especially during times like this.
Thanks, Chet. This has been a tough year, and I'm proud to be able to continue my sponsorship.
Talk about what's been going on with your business and obviously COVID and the effects of that.
So COVID, for especially in the beginning, caused a lot of slowdown and problems for the business. But I took the time to try to, take advantage of it. We upgraded some of our bug sweep equipment, some of our what's called TSCM, technical surveillance countermeasures. Invested in some new equipment and the training required to do it. So we tried to be productive. Things are starting to pick back up, which is good. Business is tough all over for a lot of small businesses.
And talk about the new training and equipment upgrades during this COVID lockdown.
So, with bug sweeping, one of the biggest problems is staying up to date with the new technology, threats that are out there. So did a lot of research on new technologies, found some new equipment that, like I said, we invested in. I've been doing extensive training, learning more about aspects of it that I wasn't aware of. So that's been good. It helps us provide a much better product for our clients, and they end up benefiting from our investment and our downtime.
One of the big things is hidden cameras. We've talked about it in restrooms causing legal problems for some of the business owners. What can we say more about these hidden cameras, and what do people need to watch out for?
The biggest thing is for people to just be aware. There's cases all over the country, here included, where perverts, voyeurs, whatever you want to call them, are hiding cameras in public restrooms, locker rooms, school locker rooms, places like that, and videoing people when they think they're in privacy, changing clothes, going to the restroom. And in a lot of cases, we're finding that they sell this stuff on the internet. So that's one area that we really concentrated on. There's certain equipment that makes finding these things easier, and we also have developed some training that we can offer to business owners and their employees. Because, down the road, just like with slip and falls or anything else, if you're able to show that you've done all you can to prevent this problem, if somebody files, if your customer, for example, finds the camera, they file a lawsuit against you and the person. And then, you're in a legal battle, and one thing you're going to be asked is, what did you do to prevent it?
We're talking to Jerry DeFatta here from the DeFatta and Associates LLC, a proud corporate partner of Mudbugs Hockey. You talk about spying on small businesses, little things between employees. You work in that private investigation field. What are some of the things that people need to see?
So, people often think of espionage or spying as being something that, countries do to each other, and they don't think about it on a small business level. But we've seen cases where an employee just wants to get dirt on their boss or get something that they can try to bribe or influence their boss with, whether it be, the boss's private life or, business is starting to slow down and they're afraid that, something's going to close. So they're putting these listening devices and recorders in conference rooms so they can try to get a heads up on who's going to get terminated or who's going to be laid off or how much their coworkers make, so they can then make an argument that they're not being paid. So there's a lot of, I guess, from a national security standpoint, they're not that important. But, we're not talking about China or Russia spying on the business. We're talking about competitors, coworkers, employees, perverts, whatever. There's a lot of different reasons for somebody to want to spy, even on a small business.
Have you noticed an increase in these instances with COVID? How has that affected your business? Have you seen numbers go down? Have you seen traffic go up? Any kind of direct impact because of COVID?
So from a COVID point of view, access to, the public has been limited at a lot of businesses. So that actually works to the business advantage. They're not allowing people into their dressing rooms, restrooms, fitting rooms like they once were. But now that things are starting to open back up, it's going to be a problem. Now, the one thing that COVID has impacted is work from home. People working from home, taking sensitive equipment, taking sensitive material, work product home. I advise small business owners to have us go and do a security check of their homes to make sure they have the proper settings on their network, things like that, to ensure that all of their confidential business material, that their customer list, things like that, are not being accessed off property. So it's kind of twofold. There's an advantage in that there's less access, but there's also a disadvantage to stuff being out in public that maybe wouldn't have been out under normal conditions.
One thing I noticed about you is your travel schedule and your work schedule always crazy. Has it still been that kind of crazy schedule since COVID has hit us?
So for about, I'd say from March. I was traveling in March when things really locked down, and actually had been in New Orleans the weekend that it was discovered, that Monday in New Orleans. So we were all scared to death. We'd had a big event there. But, so for about 3 months it slowed down, but say the last 3 months, things have really ramped back up. People are starting to try to catch up from all the downtime. So, I'm fortunate in that business is good. Not everybody's in that position.
What is the easiest way for people to get in contact with you? I always talk about it in our second period, of course, during our broadcast, but I want to hear it from you.
So obviously the best way, you can just call me direct. My cell number, 318-426-0199. Or go to our company website, defattapi.com, or we have another site that's geared strictly towards the bug sweep, the equipment, and it answers a lot of questions people have, and that's LouisianaTSCM.com. So again, TSCM is the technical name for what we do. Most people just refer to it as bug sweeps, and we're the only company that specializes in that here in this region.
That's Jerry DeFatta from DeFatta and Associates LLC. Thank you again for being a corporate partner of Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey. This is a great season so far for the Bugs on the ice, but it's most importantly what we do off the ice that makes it all work and really builds this community together. So once again, thank you for your partnership.
Thank you, Chet. We enjoy being at the games, and we look forward to a great season.
We'll have more after these messages on the Berkshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show.
This is Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
You know, we only get one chance at this thing called life, so why don't we make it count? Hi, I'm Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and we're here to assist you as a financial advisor and a CPA in making those important life decisions. Starting young, saving, and investing will reward you down the road, but it takes diligence to stay the course because life happens. Buying that first home, adding to your family, and then preparing for college, all of these require a plan. We offer services including investments, life insurance, retirement planning, and long-term disability, just to name a few. We can also assist you in your tax preparation or planning along with small business services. We are an independent brokerage company with access to hundreds of products. Call me at 318-219-4188 or log into gfapartners.com to set up a free consultation. Our offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103 in Shreveport. Come see us and go Bugs.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. 1-0 lead for Mudbugs hockey. Shots on goal 11-9 in favor of Shreveport. Second period coming up, and it's brought to you by DeFata and Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services. Personal matters, child custody cases, internal theft problems within your business. Just call our main man, Jerry DeFata, at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case, or log on to defatapi.com. Mudbugs can't be too bummed about that opening period. It wasn't the most spectacular period, but short week. They grab a 1-0 lead, and they're able to outchance Colorado and get one in. Mudbugs skate now from right to left here in the second period. There was a problem with the Zam door, or something around that area that is getting fixed right now. Oh, we got a problem with the ice. Yeah, we got something right in front of Jack Erickson to my left. That's got to get cleaned up. I'll remind our Mudbugs fans about our 4 for $44 Christmas package. 4 tickets, 4 hot chocolates, 4 pregame skates for $44. All home games for this month. Just give us a call at 318-636-7094. Lock up those tickets and that great package for you and your family now. Or you can email Miss Kimberly Jacks, Kimberly at mudbugshockey.com. Face-off won there by Colorado. Up off the stick of Vicek. In deep now behind the Bugs net to my right. Now through the middle, that's Park up ahead behind Marino, but he's able to get a stick on it and nudge it into the grit zone. Here's Litchard, centering fee, got blocked in front there by Sturm. Now play to the right point, played back out to center. Now kicked around, and Park's going to grab it from the right side. Through the middle off the stick of Haldenby, taken there by Litchard. Litchard gets tripped up, and we got a whistle. It looks like we got a penalty coming up. Mudbugs going on the man advantage for the first time this evening. First power play from either team. Mudbugs power play has been better as they scored a pair last Saturday, and they're good for 5th best in the league at 21%. Power play brought to you by Scott Powerline. Colorado Grit, not bad, 15th in the league at 82.5 kill percent. Back to Fleet. Fleet guides one toward the net. It got blocked into the far corner. Sturm in for tripping. Now played around. Harua drive from the bumper. And a save made there by Erickson. Now far corner. Here's Burke. Across there to Cook. Cook a sizzler. And he got the glass. That one would have been blocked in front there by German. And now the puck caroms back out to center. Just had a nice conversation with Mr. Haru, Logan Haru's dad, and is in the building. He will be taking Logan Haru back home after this series is over, as they'll be off for the holidays. And now the puck worked into the near corner. Litchard played back up top now to Murphy. Across there to Vassalo. Vassalo threw one toward the net. It got blocked. Played back there to Murphy. Murphy walks the line. Shot toward the net. Got blocked in front. Sturm in for hooking as the puck now is just spun all the way down. Murphy will grab it And knock it on back there to, Marino. He lost an edge on that puck. And it's now worked into the far corner. Litchard's going to have to go chase it down. Lose this battle there to Miller. And Miller, turnaround, centering feed. And it's taken there by Litchard. Litchard will lug it back in, and he'll go ahead and checker it into the near corner. Taken there by Haldenby, and that'll do it for the man advantage. Mudbugs had one good look at it, and that was about it for their first advantage on the Scott Powerline power play. Along to the near corner now, behind the net. That's Carter. He'll drop it off. Actually, Carter has it through the middle. Carter now to the near side, up off the stick of Freifogel, and he'll just go ahead and stash it into the near corner. Along the end boards to the far corner. Dribbled up ahead there to Sushinsky. Here comes Sushinsky working it in deep from the right side. He'll go ahead and filter it in down low behind the grit net. And now taken through the middle. To the near side there to Freifogel. He'll work it in, centering feed, kicked around. Into the far corner it goes. Now that far side, and Seminara back out to center. Play to the near side there to Sushinsky. Sushinsky now able to lace it in. Should be icing on Bugs hockey. Pushing and shoving now. McKay gets into it with German. Almost 4 minutes gone by here in the DeFata and Associates LLC second Mudbugs Hockey Tonight, brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings. Wings BOGO Tuesday, boneless wings BOGO Thursday. Happy hour Monday through Friday from 3 to 6. Buffalo Wild Wings. Wings, beer, sports. And as a puck rolls on net, stopped there by Sagan Lescarbeau. Far corner, Austin will ring it around the rosy onto the stick of Deeb. Deeb far side there to Austin. Austin right side through the middle. Here he comes now, and he'll just go ahead and forward that baby in to the grit zone. Played around to the far side. That's Burke off the stick of Deeb. And now along the far side, of course, the Mudbugs without Hayden Nickel for the weekend. Out 2 games after his fight with Max Vig last weekend. So he'll be out this series. That's a big blow for the Mudbugs. Losing one of their captains. Austin spins it around up ahead there to Deeb. Deeb through the middle. Deeb now wants to take it, and he'll just go ahead and yank it in to the grit zone as he comes off for a line change. As the puck now spun back out to center and driven back in there by Fleet. Looked like a delayed offsides. Boucher looked a bit confused. Sometimes he just looks confused for the hell of it. Here comes West. Well, that's just his normal expression sometimes. Backhander. There has been nothing confusing about his game of late, though. He has been red hot for the Bugs. Through the middle, trying to find the stick of Boucher's stick, was Vassalo. Now, Litchard will ladle it in. Played up off the stick of Bowenberg, back out to center. Up ahead, here's Marino. Burst of speed, dropped off there to Litchard. Litchard hit one off the post. What else is new for Litchard? Got every bit of it, and it rang the facility iron. Up ahead now. Kicked around. And Haldenby. His pass gets broken up, and it ricochets back into the Mudbug zone, up off the stick of McKay. In deep it goes, into the grit zone to my left. 1-0 lead for the Bugs on the goal from Haldenby at 11:36 is the only blemish on the board. Been kind of a smooth game, only one penalty in the game, one goal in the game. Kind of one of those ho-hum Thursday games. Of course, the Mudbugs playing on a short week. Grit playing on a long layoff. Top of the far circle, Emery back up top the Park. Park waits, Park. Far circle, bolts one toward the net. Glove save made there by Erickson. It was going wide, but he wanted to hold on to it nonetheless. Almost 7 minutes gone by in the DeFata and Associates LLC second. The Mudbugs 1, the Grit 0. Face-off won there by Colorado. They'll wing it up ahead. On to the stick of Capasso. Into that near corner it goes. Tied up, and Ryan Burke's got it. The Mudbug leader will go to the far side, on to Deeb, and Deeb couldn't handle it cleanly, and Cook's there to sweep that in to the Colorado zone. Played off the far side boards, kicked around there by Cook. Now Sturm, far side through the middle, onto the stick of Capasso. Capasso onto the stick. Now Thompson drives one toward the net. Stick save made there by Sagan Lescarabo. Now far circle, tied up, and Deeb's got it up ahead there to Cook. Cook grabs it from the red line, and he'll just go ahead and pop it in. Good forecheck here by Burke for the Bugs. And now Boucher's in there, and now far side as the puck now worked in. Here's a chance, one man to beat. And that was Capasso trying to come in and try to center his man behind him. That was Shaw who might have had a chance, and it got broken up from the Mudbugs blue line. Far side. There's Freifogel. He'll fire it in. Into the near corner it goes. Played on back behind the Mudbugs net. Sushinsky up ahead. There to Murphy. Dropped off to Boucher, and he'll just barrel it in. Into the near corner. German's got it. Oh, hard check as Boucher trying to line his man up. Now Sushinsky will go ahead and knock it on around the far side off the stick of Vassalo and in deep. Vassalo needed a line change, and so did his line mates. To the near side there to Freifogel, onto the right side, onto the stick of West. West now gallops in. He tried to drop it off. It got broken up a bit there by Marino. Marino around that far side. Puck held in there by Colorado. They have a chance. Far circle shot. Smothered up there by Sagan Lescarabo. And now pushing and shoving around that far side. That was a shot there by Graves. He got tied up there with Fleet. And Fleet trying to play parole officer here. He's challenging the Grit players. Hey, look, if you want to go, I'll go. I don't think they want a piece of Fleet. We'll take a piece and we'll take a break. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFata and Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFata and Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defatapi.com for more information.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. The Mudbugs won, the Grit nothing. You want to celebrate your next birthday party at George's Pond? You can. Private party room, private ice time are available. Just give us a call at 318-636-7094 and celebrate your next birthday party at George's Pond in Hirsch Coliseum. All you got to do is ask for the very lovely Miss Lauren, who's walking around with her head on fire right now because it's a game day. I'll give her a break. It's a short week. And we are honoring our hometown hero this evening in front of a good crowd on a Thursday night. Boy, a nice ovation. Mudbugs on top, 1-0, 10:43 to go here in the second. Face-off won there by Colorado. Dropped off, left point shot, left pad save made there by Sagan Lescarbot. That had a bit of steam on it. Turnaround shot, that one went wide of the Mudbugs net. Now Marino will poke it back out to center. Here comes Haldenby, but it is taken there by Bowenberg. Now gloved down. He takes a hard hit there by Litchard. Looks like a hand pass on Colorado. They didn't like that call one bit. It was very close. And Colorado's contention was that it hit off a Mudbug stick while it was going through. Every once in a while you get the benefit of a no call there. Happy holidays to you and yours. Hope you're enjoying the most festive time of year. And a big thanks to the Marinos for the clam chowder delivery. Oh, that was some good chowder in a big old box this morning. Shot toward the net there by Emery. That one get off the stick of Erickson, so big thanks to them. I'll be heating that up this weekend. I'll have a Saturday off. Well, not really off, but easier Saturday. And that might be, it is chilly this month, so, oh boy. Stick came up on top of, I believe, that was Sturm. But once again, a big thanks to the Marinos for the chowder. Now far side, taken there by Vicek. Vicek will come back in behind his own net. Puck played all the way down. That should be icing. Oh, no, now covered up there by Sagan Lescarbot. Whoa! Somebody came in quick with a burst of steam. That looked like it was Jacober. Got tripped up there by Park after the whistle. 9:35 to go in the opening period. Or check that, the second period. It's been so fast it felt like the opening period. The Bugs on top, 1-0 on the goal from Haldenby. Shot toward the net, in and out of the glove of Sagan Lescarbot. And we get a break in the action as the puck goes into the protective netting. Face-off right wing circle. Tied up, and I'll call that a draw. Now worked out through the middle. Here's Austin, right side, and he'll just go ahead and push it into the grit zone. The puck now is lambasted back into the Mudbug zone. Mudbugs wanted an icing call. They did not get the benefit of the doubt there. Cook now trying to jar it out. He can't. Left point held in there by the Grit. Worked in there by Graves. And now blocked off there by Deeb. Back out to center. Boy, this is a kind of awkward game for the Mudbugs. They just kind of hanging on to a one-goal lead and just trying to get through it. That's what it seems like. And it kind of felt like the legs are a little heavy. It's a short week. Face off far Mudbug blue line, taken there by the Bugs. Here's Boucher. He'll swat it in behind the grit net. Jasser was there around to the far side. Now up ahead off the stick of Shaw. Shaw will go ahead and slip it into the near corner. Touched up there by Fleet. Played around to the near side there to Boucher. Boucher gets spun around, and Freifogel will hold the zone. Freifogel now battling for it along the near corner. To the left of Sagan Lescarbot. This puck resides. And now one out free there by Fleet. Fleet through the middle. Up off the stick of Boucher to the far side. Off the far side boards, but the official got in the way, so it's taken there by Jasser. Jasser now up ahead and spun around. Boucher can't grab it. And now West will bounce it off the far side boards. And now a little bit of a scrum in front of that grit bench. Pushing and shoving. Fleet's in there. And now worked out free there to Murphy. Murphy trying to work it through the middle. And now Boucher up ahead there to Murphy. And now taken there by Fleet. He'll spike it in to the Colorado zone. Oh, pushing and shoving now. That was Fleet and West who were tied up. And it looked like Fleet got up top on West, and a little bit of roughhousing between the two. Boy, Steve Haddon behind that Colorado bench was looking for a call. Coach Soupy with a healthy conversation toward Colin Vassilo's direction. That is a stern board drawing from the Mudbugs bench boss. Now he's on to Boucher next. He's trying to get his troops in this game. They are on top 1-0, but this feels like kind of a lull right now. You expected a little bit of it. It's a shorter week of preparation. Mudbugs just kind of in a hanger-on type of mode here. Alden B there to Haru, to the near side there to Marino. Marino off the far side boards through the neutral zone. Right side, here comes Haru. Haru now will rim it in. Off the stick of Erickson. Into the near corner. Held in there by Park. Park's got it. Park now, far circle. Park powers one toward the net. It got blocked in front. And now Park, stick handle. Oh, he's trying to get a stick and hold the zone. He cannot. Back out to center. Here comes McKay. He'll mail it back in behind the Colorado net. Sturm will drop it off there to Thompson. And now Bowden up off the stick of West, taken there by Park, and he'll just dribble it in. Far side, here's Seminaris, slips one toward the net. And that was a save made there by Erickson. Played back to the right point, shot there by Hutchinson, blocked in front. Puck ricochets back out to center. Here's Jacober through the middle, there to Poirier. Poirier dropped off shot, and that one whistled wide on a shot from the left point there by Vicek. 5:40 to go here in the second. It's the Bugs 1, the Grit nothing. It's been that way since the 11:36 mark of the opening period. I'm Chet Yoder coming to you live from Shreveport, Louisiana on a Thursday tilt. Emery played up ahead, far side there to Seminara. They work it back out to center. Worked back in here by Poirier. On over to Jacober. Jacober's centering feed got blocked off there by Murphy. Now to the left side, here comes McKay. He'll work it in. Soft wrister, easily blockered away there by Erickson. Held in there. Good keep in there by Cook. He'll go to McKay, but McKay was coming off. Now far side, here's Poirier. He'll just drill it on net, just ahead of the blue line. Save made there by Sagan Lescarbot. He keeps play going. Drops it up ahead there to Burke now for the Bugs. Across there to Cook. Far corner. He throws it through the middle. Taken there by Burke. Played back up top. Sushinsky toward the net. Stick save made there by Erickson, and it gets the protective netting for a break in the action. Stick around for the Nicky's Mexican Restaurant post-game show. We'll tell you all about it. Don't drink the water. Try our margaritas today. Nicky's Mexican Restaurant, a proud cover partner of Mudbugs hockey. Face-off tied up there and won by Colorado. German, far corner up ahead. There to Bowenberg, up off the stick of Capasso, and he'll knock it into the Bug zone. Through the middle, there to Burke for the Bugs, up off the stick of Deeb. And now through the middle, here comes Bowenberg. On over to Capasso. He'll go ahead and yard that baby in behind the Bugs net. Graves, far corner. Hard hit, now far side there to Deeb. Through the middle there to Burke. Burke left side, and he'll just go ahead and whale it in, and looked like Deeb took a hard hit through the middle. That was away from the puck. Now Boucher holds his own. He directed one toward the net. 8 up there by Bowenberg through the middle now. Here come the Grit back the other way. Held in there by Bowenberg. Right point shot gets blocked in front. 3.5 remaining in the second period. The Bugs on top 1-0. Haru up off the stick of Jasser. Taken back in through the seam. Here's shot and a pad save made there by Sagan Lescarbot. And now covered up there by Sagan Lescarbot. He didn't like what was transpiring in front of him, and he did the smart thing by whistling it down. .308 remaining here in the second. It's the Bugs 1, the Grit 0. Face-off tied up, right wing circle. Thrown through the slot, they score. Boy, perfect feed. I believe it was Carter who slipped it in short side, and we're all even 1-1. Boy, great execution from the Grit, and they find the equalizer. Yeah, that's Christian Carter, and that's a pretty goal. And that is one that was a C&I missile. And a late period goal evens the score up. Here come the Bugs, back the other way, they score! Marino finds Litchard, far side, and Litchard spanks that baby home! And the Mudbugs regain the lead! Within a blink of an eye! The Mudbugs 2, the Grit 1. Boy, the shift after a goal given up is so big, and Brent Litchard gets his second goal in as many games. Boy, a great answer from Shreveport. And it comes oh so quickly. And a nice night for Marino as he sets up both his line mates. He's got 2 assists for the evening. So after Carter able to drill home his 4th from Braden Fivogel, Brent Litchard gets his 2nd goal in as many games at 17-24. From Marino, again, his 2nd assist of the evening. Mudbugs 2, the Grid 1. Uh-oh, we got a whistle around that far side. Looks like a slashing infraction. Looks like it's going against the Mudbugs. Lucas Deeb's going in. Slashing infraction on Mr. Deeb. Two minutes remaining here in the second. First power play of the night for the Grit. It's a big spot in this game. That one worked around now, far side. Now Graves back up top the gutteridge. Waiting, trying to settle it down there was Bowen Burke. Across now to Graves. Graves through the bumper, played back to Burke, now to Gutteridge. Gutteridge now looks ahead. Turnaround shot there by, that was Capasso. Save made there by Sagan Lescarbon. The puck is dumped all the way down. First choice personnel penalty kill on the ice for Mudbugs hockey. It has been up and down this year so far through the first half of the season. Colorado 23rd overall at 14%. Mudbugs on the PK have gotten better, but it's been in chunks. They're still 17th at 82.4%. 1 minute to play in the period. The Bugs 2, the Grit 1. Here's Graves. Puts one on net, blocked in front. Or tried to get one on net, rather. And now taken there by Ryan Burke. Up ahead. Here's a chance for Marino. Coming in, far circle. He drops it off through the slot. That was Austin as a trailer turnaround shot. That one got on net. It was paddled away there by Erickson. 20 seconds to go on this man advantage for Colorado. We're down to now about a 6-second differential between the penalty and the overall clock. As the puck now is jarred all the way down, and that'll do it. Good kill for the Bugs. We are down to now 2 seconds remaining on the overall clock. Face off to the left of Erickson. Mudbugs can draw something up here real quick. 3 seconds now remaining on the clock. They moved that clock up. Face off one there by Colorado. They'll work into the corner now, played around, and that'll do it for the period. Well, the Mudbugs had a one-goal lead after one. They'll take a one-goal lead after two thanks to Brent Litchard's second goal in as many games. Great feed from Marino to find Litchard, and the Mudbugs have a 2-1 lead after 2 periods of play. Stick around with a Sonic Drive in second intermission show. This is Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Hey, this is Chet Yoder, voice of the Mudbugs. DeFada and Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services has been conducting professional private investigations for over 20 years. They offer a full range of services to both individuals and businesses. Whether you need an investigator for a personal matter like a child custody case, or you suspect an internal theft problem with your business, DeFada and Associates has the experience, training, and knowledge to get you the information you need. Call Jerry today at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case, or visit them online at defadapi.com.
You know, we only get one chance at this thing called life, so why don't we make it count? Hi, I'm Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and we're here to assist you as a financial advisor and a CPA in making those important life decisions. Starting young, saving, and investing will reward you down the road, but it takes diligence to stay the course because life happens. Buying that first home, adding to your family, and then preparing for college, all of these require a plan. We offer services including investments, life insurance, retirement planning, and long-term disability, just to name a few. We can also assist you in your tax preparation or planning, along with small business services. We are an independent brokerage company with access to hundreds of products. Call me at 318-219-4188 or log into gfapartners.com to set up a free consultation. Our offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103 in Shreveport. Come see us and go Bugs.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
Welcome back into the Bayou Blasters second intermission show. We're joined by one of my good friends and one of our most dearest corporate partners of the Shreveport Mudbugs hockey squad. We can't do it without him. Dr. Emil Janu from Sterling Dental Center. Doctor, thanks for the time. We do appreciate you coming on.
Well, thanks, Chet. I appreciate it. I'm always glad to be a part of anything that's involved with Shreveport and especially athletics, and I'm glad to be able to do it.
Just talk about how things are going at Sterling Dental Center.
Well, Sterling is growing as you would like to. We are now open on Fridays, and that's going to be an ongoing process. We're kind of in that experimental phase right now, where we're just open in the mornings right now from 9 to 1, but we're hoping to get it to 8 to 5 and treat it as a normal day. We are always working on our techniques and any new science that's out there in technology. We're always trying to improve ourselves and stay current with the current technology.
I guess every dentist is different. Can you talk about some of the services that you provide patients at Sterling Dental Center?
Well, we're going to cover every basic procedure that any general dentist can do, from a cleaning to a full exam, that's accompanied with your cleaning. X-rays, we're going to be able to read, X-rays, find any cavities on X-rays, that type of stuff. But we also do we are offering right now Invisalign at our office, as well as implant placement too. Okay. So it's kind of a one-stop shop. Now, of course, not every case is going to be able to be treated that way. You got to have, you got to meet these specific requirements, because sometimes that's what specialists, are for, as more complicated things. But, look, we do fillings, root canals, extractions, crowns, bridges, partials, dentures, basically your normal services. But we are doing Invisalign cases and implant placement and restoration.
You've been doing this for quite a while. You seem to enjoy it a lot. Every time I come here, it's a great atmosphere, especially with the girls. What's the best part of the job?
Best part of the job is when you actually change somebody's outlook on life.
So that can happen?
Yeah. I mean, you have somebody who comes in and say, I don't smile in pictures. I hide in the back in pictures. I don't talk with my mouth open. I kind of, and they come in and you come up with a treatment plan, and it might take a couple years to get everything done, but when it's finally done and you have a start picture and an end picture, and they start crying in your chair because their outlook on life is different now. All they want to do is go smile and laugh and be in pictures. As compared to 3 years prior, and they wanted nothing to do with it. I think it's transformational. It really is, and that's one thing that you could have the worst day, and then you get that one person, and you're like, okay, this is why I do my job.
We're talking to Dr. Emil Janeau from Sterling Dental Center, one of our corporate partners of Mudbugs Hockey. I'm one of those kind of OCD guys. I'm a broadcaster. I'm around a lot of people. I shake hands, kiss babies. I try to brush my teeth as often as possible, floss as often as possible, use mouthwash as often as possible. But your theory is you don't have to get too crazy, as maybe some would advise. You just have to be smart about it and do it, a certain amount of times a day.
Right. Ultimately, your goal is to brush twice a day, floss once a day. I am not opposed to more.
Which I do.
Right. There's nothing, unless you're being super aggressive with it where you're actually causing damage to your teeth, which can happen. But as long as you're doing twice a day and flossing once a day, studies prove that you're going to be in a good realm. Now, there's caveats to that too, because some people come in and they say, I brush every day or twice a day. What is going on? Well, you're not brushing right.
Okay.
So that's why it's always wise to get with your hygienist. If you're having any questions, and be like, show me how to brush right. Show me how to floss right, because there are ways to brush and floss right. And if you are not doing it correctly, you're not doing any good.
Right. Now, you have 4 girls at home. Is this something you go through with them? They must be masters of their craft by now.
So believe it or not, I still check each one of their but that's me. I'm going to do that
as a dad, not only as a doctor.
Right. But and the thing is the teeth are my thing. So I'm like I'm gonna stay on top of it. But my 5-year-old can brush by herself. My 4-year-old can too. She chooses not to because she's the baby and everybody does it for her. But the twins, they're great. They all know what they're doing and know what they're looking for. And that's a key thing. I mean, it's like where to brush, how to brush.
Now, one thing that I picked up from one of your assistants was that I was brushing too hard, and maybe everything else looked good, but my gums might have been a little bit more weaker. So I went ahead and changed from not a manual toothbrush to an electric toothbrush. Is there a preference that one better than the other? I know you have an electric toothbrush as well. Is that something that maybe you recommend for people in general, or do you think it's case by case?
I think it's case by case, because I have both. I have I have a manual and an automatic toothbrush. I have I have like I have a Sonicare, and then I also just have a normal, regular, run-of-the-mill toothbrush. But I also know that I'm not going to apply too much pressure and get some recession or get some of those sensitive areas along your gum lines, because studies show that in the first 30 seconds of brushing is when you exert the most amount of force. A lot of people just stick the toothbrush in the mouth, put it on the side of their teeth, and go. And as a result, you get recession, and basically you're brushing away part of your tooth. So that's where the sensitivity comes from. So I think it's a product of your own environment, how you're doing at home, how you're brushing. A lot of people are super aggressive brushers, and all they want is a hard toothbrush, when those should never ever be made. I mean, ultimately, all you want is a soft bristled toothbrush. But Sonicares are great. Oral-B's are great. It's all, as I said, it's all dependent upon what works for you. How do you do with this? And are you an aggressive brusher? Ask your hygienist. They'll be able to tell you. Ask your dentist. He will be able to tell you. Come see me. I'll be able to tell you. It's one of those things. It's you'll see certain markers, and you're like, hey, you probably need to switch to a mechanical toothbrush. Why? Because you're being too aggressive, and the mechanical toothbrush takes that out of your hands, and it just does it for you. So, needless to say, it's a situational type of thing.
Before I let you go, I mean, a big thing for a lot of people is people don't always have dental insurance. That's a big thing. It's a problem, because I think people are maybe scared to go to the dentist, thinking it's going to cost a fortune just for an exam, X-rays, and all that. But you have a way of helping those people get treated.
Right. Well, besides the ability we do accept care credit, which it's kind of like a credit card for insurance, and we do accept that. We also offer an in-house membership club where people can come in, and if they don't have insurance, they can join our membership club. And there's certain perks. There's 2 free cleanings a year, and then there's also 20% off your treatment and stuff like that. But it's at a monthly cost. But it's our membership club, and it's got some really good perks to it.
Has that grown since you started that?
Exponentially. It's amazing how many people don't have insurance, and
it's unbelievable.
Yeah, and they come in and they're like, look, I don't have insurance. What can you do for me? And you're like, okay.
You never want to turn anybody away.
Right. And the biggest thing is, look, you take care of the worst stuff first. And as you progress, and if you haven't been in a while, it's not a big deal anymore. Look, we're going to take care of the worst stuff first. And as you come in, each visit gets easier and easier and easier. And then by the time your treatment's completed, then you're just on recall. It's just every 6 months, boom, boom, boom. And okay, so you come in, you get all your work done. In a year and a half, you get one small new cavity. That's not a big deal compared to when you came in, 2 years prior, you had to have 2 root canals. And so it's a process. But yeah, so worst stuff first is always your main priority. But being able to offer that in-house membership program is really, it's a nice thing to be able to offer to patients, just because it really is. It's a shame how many people don't have coverage, and look, there's not an easy way to say it. I mean, but it's with technology and products and everything. I mean, we've gotten expensive, and it's not for. I mean, look, I'm providing the service, and I would be like, I couldn't do this without help.
Sure.
So I get it,
That's Dr. Emil Janou from Sterling Dental Center, proud corporate partner of Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey. You can give him a call if you want to make an appointment at 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com. If you give him a call, they got the most friendliest staff. The atmosphere is unbelievable. Every time I come here, it feels like I'm not fearing going to the dentist. I think people kind of feel that. But this is a fun-loving atmosphere. I mean, I think people should be a little more upbeat about going to the dentist, other than that stigma, right?
Oh yeah, that's. I mean, everybody comes in there like, I hate you, and I'm like, well, I like you too. But yeah, it's just not as scary as it used to be. Medicine is great. I mean, that's why we use it. There are so many procedures in terms of, how to relieve anxiety. But it is, man. I mean, I have lots of people who come in who, our age, haven't been in 15 years.
Yep.
Because they went as a kid.
I was one of those people.
And you have that one experience, and then you are just, it's like, you're concreted in. You can't do it. But yeah, look, it's nothing that it used to be anymore. As I said, technology is amazing. Drugs are amazing, and that's what you learn how to do. As a result, you get a lot more positive experience and a lot more happier patients.
As Dr. Emil Janeau, thank you for your corporate partnership with the Mudbugs. We couldn't do it without you, and thanks for the time. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Chad. I appreciate it, buddy.
We'll be back with more after these messages on the Bayou Blasters' second intermission show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFata and Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFata and Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defatapi.com for more information.
We only get one chance at this thing called life, so why don't we make it count? Hi, I'm Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and we're here to assist you as a financial advisor and a CPA in making those important life decisions. Starting young, saving, and investing will reward you down the road, but it takes diligence to stay the course because life happens. Buying that first home, adding to your family, and then preparing for college, all of these require a plan. We offer services including investments, life insurance, retirement planning, and long-term disability, just to name a few. We can also assist you in your tax preparation or planning along with small business services. We are an independent brokerage company with access to hundreds of products. Call me at 318-219-4188 or log into gfapartners.com to set up a free consultation. Our offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103 in Shreveport. Come see us and go Bugs.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janeau, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. It's been kind of a tipsy-turvy game, but the Mudbugs are on top 2-1 as we go into the third period, which is brought to you by Sterling Dental Center. My bud, Dr. Emil Janu, and his awesome staff has your next dental checkup covered. Call 318-680-1040 or log on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com. Colorado out shooting Shreveport 20-18, which included 11-6 in that second period. But Brent Litchard's goal, which was less than 30 seconds after Christian Carter scored, has given the Mudbugs the lead 2-1. They've had two one-goal leads in this game. Oh, here's a 2-on-1 for Litchard. Up ahead there to the aforementioned Marino, a shot! And he lifted it wide. Marino into the near corner now. Played back up top, right point. There to Park. Park now kind of gets swallowed up there by Vicek. And we're played back out to center. Alex Park, just like me, likes his coffee pregame just about at the right time when I drink my pregame coffee. Of course, I let him go first on the Keurig machine. He's a little bit more important than I am. Big hello to the Parks, tuning tonight from Chatham, Ontario. Of course, unlike Alex Park, I drink mine black. He drinks his with extra cream and sugar, and that's not what I can handle in the Chet Yoder diet plan. Now through the middle. Here's Boucher, dropped off there to Jasser. He'll go ahead and just ring it in down low behind the grit net. Along to the near corner. Along the left side, that's Carter. He'll go ahead and chip it back out to center. And the puck deflects out of play. Jay Watley doing the in-game announcing. He's got his girls with him. I would say this is as good as a crowd as you can get on a Thursday night. It's a lot of your diehards as the puck is spoon-fed back into the Mudbug zone. Played around far side, that's Emery through the middle, now knocked around to the near side. Whoops. And now Graves steals it. Here comes Graves. He's outnumbered around that left side, and he's got to work it back out to center as German will just stash it back into the Mudbug zone and take a hit. Flate through the middle. This game very much just hanging in the balance for the Mudbugs as here comes McKay. Along the left side, he gains the blue line now, knocked up ahead. Park pelts one toward the net. It gets blocked. And now Seminara behind the net. Seminara gets taken out of the play, and now Graves will lug it back out to center through the middle. Colorado will not go away. Here comes German. He'll go ahead and finesse his way into the near corner. Down low it goes. Behind the Bugs net, taken away there by Murphy. Murphy coming around the near side, and he just wants to dump it in, and he does as he takes a hit from Bowden along the backside. Almost 3 minutes gone by in period number 3. Mudbugs on top 2-1 on this Thursday tilt. Around far side, now through the middle, here's Deeb. He gallops in, drops it off far side there to Cook. Cook couldn't handle it cleanly. Along to the far corner. Now around that left side, that's West. He'll go to the far side. It goes over to Bowden. And Bowden will just go ahead and yank it in behind the Bucks net. And a tie up there between Haru and his man. But Haru and West were tied up, and that was looking like West got the losing end of that one, or at least the bottom end of it, as the Mudbugs iced the puck all the way down. Of course, our 4 for 44 pack is alive and well for the whole month of December. 4 tickets, 4 hot chocolates, 4 pregame skates for $44. Just give us a call at 318-636-7094. Invite your family out to any Mudbugs home game this month, or you can email Miss Kimberly Jacks, Kimberly at mudbugshockey.com. 3.5 gone by in the third. The Mudbugs 2, the Grit 1. Through the middle, Vasilo takes it. Vasilo now works it right back in. Over to Jasser, and he jousts one toward the net. Glove save made there by Erickson. Big hello to the Jassers. Tuned in tonight from Flower Mound, Texas. Just up the road. Hope they are doing well. They were here earlier this year. I did not get a chance to meet them. We had a lot going on with our jersey auction. One thing I noticed is that Jonah Jasper looks very much like his sister and his mom, and it's probably a good thing. Ryan Burke looks a lot like his dad. That isn't the worst thing, I guess. Now through the middle, here's Haldenby. Has it dropped off there to Litcher, thrown across, and it got blocked. Now around the left side, here's Jacober. Trying to get around Hutchinson, who's looked pretty good in his Mudbug debut. One of our tenders for next season. Right side, Litchard. His pass gets deflected into the Grit zone. Far side, taken there by Hadrick. As the Mudbugs get it back into the Colorado zone. Carter up ahead, spun up ahead there to Vicek. Now down low there to Carter. He has the goal for Colorado. Good stick tie up there by Fleet. Far side, scaled up ahead there to Seminara. Seminara outnumbered, so he'll just go ahead and broom it into the near corner. He's got Emery with him. Oh, hard hit there by Seminara. Now Carter will wrist it back out to center. Haru waiting to get onside, and he'll lug it in and just go ahead and churn it off the far side boards. Looked like Haru got slashed at. He wanted a call as the puck is swallowed up, and Haru now starting to bark at the official. Haru always in mid-season form as he works the officials there. He did not like that non-call one bit. .506 gone by here in the third. Face off, far circle to the right of Erickson. Taken near side, the puck spunk off the near side boards back out to center. Sushinsky onto the stick of Cook. It's going to be taken there by Deeb, and he'll just floor it back to Haru. To the right side, it goes to Cook. He drops it off there to Burke. Burke with a little space. Fired toward the net, blocked. A chance here, turn around. Oh, good stick there. Now a backhander there by Haru, got blocked. Through the high slot, looking for a tip drill as Sushinsky threw one toward the net. A little bit of bevy of humanity in front of Erickson, but he keeps his team in the game. Played up ahead, one man to beat. Here comes Ryan Burke. And oh, he gets hit hard. Looks like a penalty's coming up. This one's going against Colorado. Mudbugs going on the man advantage. Second power play of the night for Mudbugs hockey. Mudbugs trying to extend this lead. Face off one there by the Bucks. Here comes Marino through the slot. Marino, oh, he got tripped up off the back skate of German. Puck played back out to center. Shot toward the net. Oh, boy, that was Marino, and it hit the bar. And now Haldenby, good toe drag, and he couldn't get around the Besky stick of German. Slashing is the call on Bowenberg. Vasilo played back up top now to Sushinsky. Sushinsky now far circle there to Litcher, down low, trying to find Vasilo along the short side. It was bouncing a bit. Now along the near corner. Along the end boards, far corner. Now played back up top to Sushinsky. He waits. Now far half wall. Oh, and Litcher's pass intercepted. And the puck is driven all the way down there by Carter. Down to a minute remaining on this Scott Powerline power play. The Mudbugs 2, the Grit 1. It's been that way. And the game just hasn't had much of a, I guess you can say, smooth flow to it, but it's been very quick. As I say that, I hope the game doesn't slow down. That's the old jinx. Here's Murphy, a shot toward the net. That one dribbled wide along to the far corner. It's one thing you're looking for on a school/work night is a quick one. Here's Haru behind the net, thrown in front, and now taken away. The Grit have numbers. Miller onto the Capasso. Capasso back to Miller. Good stick there by Cook to break it up. And now Haru, far side, taken there by Fleet. Here comes the Mile High kid. Back up top it goes. Penalty about to come to an end. Tied up along the far corner, and the Mudbugs are 0 for 2 on the man advantage. We're back to 5-on-5. Now through the middle, here's Park. On to his buddy Ryan Burke, and he'll reel it in. Down low, there back to Park. Park behind the net. The Chatham kid in front of the near slot. And now taken back out now to the right side, working back in. And dribbled around, and McKay will sweep it back out of trouble. That should be a delayed offsides. It will be for Colorado. Far side there to McKay from Saskatchewan. He'll kick it in and then get tripped up. That Mudbugs bench was starting to chew the officials a bit, looking for a call. 11:20 to go in the third. It's the Mudbugs 2, the Grit 1. German around the near side. And a chance there for Emery as he directed one toward the net, and he got sticked away into the protective netting. A big hello to the Emerys. Tune in tonight from Rochester, New York. A break in the action. It is the Bugs 2, the Grit 1. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Face-off tied up and won there by Colorado. Into the far corner it goes. Around that left side, off the near side window, up ahead. Here's Carter, near circle, thrown across. Blocked in front there by Murphy. Murphy will go ahead and float it all the way down. And now the Grit come in offsides. Now tied up. Colorado's got it. The puck just spun into the near corner. Vassalo trying to get one on net, covered up there by Sagan Lescarnabo, who hasn't seen anything too stressful. With now 9:52 remaining here in the third. Mudbugs back at it tomorrow night, 7-11 puck drop. A lot of great ticket packages, including our 4 for $44 deal. 4 tickets, 4 hot chocolates. I could use one of those right now with some extra marshmallows. 4 pregame skates for $44. The conclusion of this 2-game series tomorrow night, and it'll be the last game before the Christmas break. If you want to be sure to join us, get your tickets by giving us a call at 318-636-7094 or by logging on to mudbugshockey.com. 9.5 to go in the third. You know, the only good thing about this game is it's been fast-paced. Really not very many penalties, but the Mudbugs clinging to a 1-goal edge. Flea up ahead there to Cook, and Cook will cue ball it in. Braden Cook, one of those guys who might not score very many goals this season, but does a lot of things right on the ice. Has good shifts, good productive shifts, works the pucks in deep as Sagan Lescarnabo makes the routine glove stop. That's one thing that just does not get noticed about his game. A lot of people always ask me, when's Braden Cook going to get going? When's Braden Cook going to score? And trust me, he wants to score. He's been creating a lot of opportunities. But has been unable to cash in. Shot toward the net gets blocked. As the puck now rattled into the corner. We got a penalty coming up. This one looks like it's going against the Mudbugs. All right, check that, Colorado. And the Mudbugs are going to go on the man advantage. It's a slashing infraction on Jacober. 8:37 to go in the third. Cook, near corner. Played back low to high. On over to Ryan Burke. Ryan Burke's got it. Shot through the slot, gets blocked. Oh, a shot from the slot there from Fleet. It was a bouncing shot, and it got blocked. Mudbugs hold the zone. And now the puck played back out to center. Far corner. Play to the left point. Now worked in deep, down low. Played back up top. Power play brought to you by Scott Powerline. Oh, and the puck now is knocked out free. Right through the neutral zone. Down to a minute remaining on this power play. Here comes Litchard. Hard hit, trying to hold on to it. And it's played back out to center. It's a good job there by Graves to knock it back out to center. Now Litchard will pelt it in. Now the puck is bolted all the way down. We are down to 7 minutes remaining on the third. Steve Haddon, the Colorado bench boss, got to start to take a look at that clock. The clock's starting to become a factor in this game very quickly. Here comes Vassalo. A wrister! Oh, and he shot it Might have got a stick in front. Oh, and Vassilo wants that one back. He looks dejected as he walks back into the Mudbugs bench. He had a great look at that. Well, you know, if Colin Vassilo goes in another scoring spell, he just might have to let everyone know that he's going to dare shave his head if he doesn't score. That's what got him going in the Corpus series a couple of weeks ago. We love you, Vassilo. 6:45 to go in the third. This penalty is about over, and it didn't have much to be desired for Bugs hockey. They're 0 for 3, and we're 5-on-5 now with 6.5 remaining in the third. Mudbugs just trying to grind one out here and hold on to win this one. Haru along to the near corner, down low, played back up top, taken away there by Miller. Miller now, right side. He works it in. Along to the far side, a backhander. Save made there by Sagan Lescarnabo, who hasn't seen much in this third. Here comes D back the other way. On to Cook, and Cook will just go ahead and filter it back into the grit zone. .5:55 remaining in the third. Taken away. Here comes Seminara toward the net. That one got blocked. Along to the near corner. German taken away there by McKay. McKay wants to do something with this. Along to the far corner, getting help and support there by Seminara. This is the patchwork line for the Bugs. And now right point, Park through the slot. Seminara couldn't handle it cleanly. Might have got bumped off the puck when he grabbed it. Now played to the right side. McKay will go ahead and spank it in. Along to the far corner. Battling for it. Emery. Taken there by Gutteridge. He's going to float it all the way down. Icing on Colorado with 5:10 remaining here in the third. It's going to be very interesting on when Steve Haddon wants to pull his netminder. Hasn't been very many goals in this game. Face off along the right wing circle, and Haldenby comes up empty, but it's an illegal draw. Big hello to the Haldenbys, tuning in tonight from Colorado. Check that, Toronto. Had Colorado on my mind. A little different. Uh-oh, Haru fanned on the shot toward the net. Kicked around, played back out to center. Uh-oh, we got a tie-up. It's a hand pass on the Bugs. Once again, big hello to the Haldenbys from Toronto. And Mr. Haldenby, one of my favorites instantly because he is a intermittent faster like yours truly. He does the 14-10s. I dabble with the 14-10s and the 16-8s. I'm nowhere near better than Mr. Haldenby's. A lot better looking than I am. Now through the middle now. Here comes Jacober. Down low there to Poirier, and now Marino has it to the near side there to Litchard. The puck now just soccered in deep there for Kyan Haldenby, and he gets bumped off this keister. Now to the left point now, worked into the far corner. The puck belted back out to center. There to Fleet. And now kicked around. Fleet's going to try to hold on to it. 4.5 to go in the third. Litchard will scrape it in down low behind the grit net. Along to the near corner, tied up stick there by McKay. And we got a whistle. Do we got a penalty coming up? No, looks like the puck deflected out of play. Back out to center, McKay. Will swing it in. Back into the Colorado zone. Mudbugs want to keep pucks deep. The puck hammered into the near corner. Jasser will slow it down there for Vassalo. Now taken there by Graves. Colorado coming in with some grit here. Up ahead now through the middle. Here's Helgerson working in the near corner. Erickson starting to take a look at Steve Hadd. No sign yet from the Colorado bench. It's kind of early for it right now. Thompson across top of the far circle gets blocked. And now along the end boards. Mudbugs battling for it. Taken there by Vassalo. Vassalo's got it. Vassalo now through the middle. Very carefully. Up ahead there to Burke. Ryan Burke for the Bugs. He'll take a U-turn back and very smartly gets it into the grit zone. Now taken back out there by Miller. Good stick there by Ryan Burke. He's got it to the near side up ahead. Misfire on the pass there to Cook. It's going to get, on net. It was paddled down there by Erickson. 3 minutes to go in the third. The Bugs 2, the Grit 1. Mudbugs trying to hold on for their 8th win in their last 9. Along the end boards now, German around the right side. Up ahead there to Freifogel. And he glides one toward the net. Right pad save made there by Sagan Lescarbeau. Here comes Burke. One man to beat for the Bugs. He's got help there with Cook. Now Ryan Burke taken, dropped off there to Fleet. And Fleet's just going to kind of pound it in down low. Mudbugs want to work a little clock. And now held in there by Murphy as he kind of guides one into the near corner. I would have to imagine Colorado's going to have to yank Erickson the next time they get this puck up the ice. We'll keep an eye out now. Up ahead to the left side, Miller. Erickson looking for the sign. No sign yet. Litchard steals it, and Litchard will pop it up all the way up into midair. Almost got one of the Christmas lights. Poirier now along the left side. He'll spill it in. On net, sticked away there by Sagan Lescarbeau. Colorado trying to get their netminder out. Looking for the sign. He's telling them to hold. Along to the near corner now. Park now. Up ahead there to McKay. 1:40 to go in the third. McKay now will just rattle it in. Behind the grit cage. Time starting to dwindle down. 95 seconds to go. Played up ahead now. Intercepted there by Austin. Pass behind McKay, and it's going to be played back into the Colorado zone. Puck now worked up ahead there to Jacober. They'll work it in deep. They're trying to get him out. They cannot. Far side there to Haru. Good job there by the Bugs. Haru up off the stick of Cook and in deep it goes. Puck off the far side boards back out to center. Now to Vassalo. Vassalo outnumbered, so he'll just go ahead and park it in behind the Colorado net. We're down to 60 seconds remaining here in period number 3. Mudbugs up by 1. Steve Haddon, the Colorado bench boss, is going to not pull his netminder because it's stolen away. Here's Emery. Turn around. Backhander. Shot. Score! It's Braden Cook with a sniper from the far circle. Mudbugs 3. The Grit 1. How about that for Cook? Ha ha! And the Mudbugs have a 2-goal lead at the most critical time with 47 seconds to go. For Mr. Cook, it's goal number 4 on the season. I would have to imagine Colorado's going to use their timeout. Down by a pair now with 47 seconds. What they could do is try to get the puck in deep, maybe try to get one back. And that's probably what Steve Haddon wants to do. He still has a timeout in his back pocket. Oh, how nice that must feel for Braden Cook in front of his mom and dad, the Shreveport native. 33 seconds remaining in the third, and now Colorado's just iced the puck. On the far side, play it around far side, puck dumped in, and that'll do it. Mudbugs win. Claws up. Final score, the Mudbugs 3, the Grit 1. And Braden Cook able to ice this game with his 4th goal of the year on a one-timer from the far circle. Mudbugs now 8-0-1 in their last 9. And boy, it's been great times for Bugs hockey. Stick around with the Nicky's Mexican Restaurant postgame show. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
You know, we only get one chance at this thing called life, so why don't we make it count? Hi, I'm Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and we're here to assist you as a financial advisor and a CPA in making those important life decisions. Starting young, saving, and investing will reward you down the road, but it takes diligence to stay the course because life happens. Buying that first home, adding to your family, and then preparing for college, all of these require a plan. We offer services including investments, life insurance, retirement planning, and long-term disability, just to name a few. We can also assist you in your tax preparation or planning along with small business services. We are an independent brokerage company with access to hundreds of products. Call me at 318-219-4188 or log into gfapartners.com to set up a free consultation. Our offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103 in Shreveport. Come see us and go Bugs.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. The Mudbugs win their 4th straight and 8 in their last 9. They're 8-0-1 in their last 9, playing great hockey. Win number 19 on the year. And this one kind of one of those awkward efforts that just didn't look smooth, but Mudbugs able to come away with the victory. And a nice night for Braden Cook to get off a goal-scoring schneid of his as he put the game away from Emery and Haru at 19-12. That helped to put the game away. Your goal scorers this evening for the Bugs, Kyan Haldenby, Brent Litchard, and Braden Cook in that order. The only goal for Colorado from Christian Carter. Mudbugs 3-1 winners as Elliot Sagan-Lescarbeau picks up win number 13 on the season. He gets his 24th win, or 24 saves on the evening. Once again, your final score, the Mudbugs 3, the Grit 1. Shots on goal 27-25 in favor of Bugs hockey. And that'll wrap things up from the George's Pond and Hirsch Coliseum. We'll see you tomorrow night, 7-11 puck drop, 6:55 with the Landers. Pre-game show, we have a 4 for $44 Christmas pack. 4 tickets, 4 pre-game skates, and 4 hot chocolates for $44. Give us a call at 318-636-7094 or email Miss Kimberly Jacks, Kimberly@mudbugshockey.com. I'm Chet Yoder signing off from Shreveport. Final score, it's the Mudbugs 3, the Grit 1. You've been listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey. Thank you for joining us, and as always, claws up.